Hey, everybody. Welcome in to episode number 11 of my YouTube journey. There's a couple of people in my life that live around town. One being my brother, and he works with me as well. And another guy that comes into my office a lot, and they've watched some of my videos. And my friend that comes to my office, he'll give me a hard time. He'll say, "Hey, everybody." So just kind of a little background on that. Growing up in the 70s and in the early 80s when I was a kid, we didn't have ESPN. And so the only way we got to watch baseball was on the Saturday game of the week and on Monday Night Baseball. And hopefully those were good matchups. The Monday Night Baseball even had Howard Cosell and Frank Gifford and Keith Jackson. The same guys did the football games, did the baseball games. And I remember one time as a kid, I could not wait to get home from school and watch Monday Night Baseball. And I don't even remember who was playing, but President Ford had a State of the Union speech or something. I don't remember, but I went to turn the TV on and the president was speaking, and it's like, the president's on. So couldn't watch baseball that night. But on Saturdays before the game of the week came on, This Week in Baseball would come on and have the music junk, 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 junk. And then Mel Allen, the host, would come on and say, "Hey, everybody, it's Mel Allen, and this is This Week in Baseball," or something like that. So it's a great memory of mine. So it's kind of a tip of the cap to Mel Allen and his opening on This Week in Baseball. So I don't know if any of y'all caught that, probably not, and probably don't care, but just kind of I had to tell my friend that's why I did it. But, anyways, getting into this week's episode, um, sometimes we have cards that maybe we have doubles of, or we upgraded and ended up with a second, or maybe we got a card that weren't really drawn to, and rather than just keep it in our collection, why not trade it? Get a card you're more drawn to, something you like better. And so that's what happened in these two trades. The first one was a big card for a big card, and there was a 55 Bowman Willie Mays and a PSA 8 that I got in an auction. And man, it's clean. And those Bowman cards, man, they're hard to find in those high grades with that wood TV border. And it's a nice one. It's an investment piece. And but I found myself not really looking at it that much. So I saw this other big card on Facebook, and this guy put for sale or for trade. And I reached out to him about trading and told him what I had and sent him a video, and we agreed to a trade. So the video I'm going to share showing the maze, just so you know the card I gave up, is the video I actually sent him. So when you hear me talking and I'm telling him about the card and it's clean and I don't see any dents, so you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. Then I'm going to show a picture of it, and then I'm going to get into the big card I got. At the end of this, in the comments, let me know, would you have done the trade? Did you agree with the trade? I would do it 99 times out of 100, but that's just me, and we're all different in what we collect and how we collect. And maybe you see it and go, "Man, are you an idiot? Why in the world would you do that?" So if that's the case, let me know. In the second trade, there's two Mantles and there's a Jackie Robinson, and I trade for another big card that I need in another player run that I've done. And I've been looking hard for a card that fit my eye, and I saw one they put on there they were willing to trade. So I reached out to them. One's a 66 Mantle, and when I started that run, I was perusing eBay one day, and I saw one that fit my eye, and I bought it. And I did not realize I'd already bought a 66 Mantle. I know that sounds stupid, and it was careless, and I didn't keep a good list at the time. Well, I did actually. I'd put it in my notes in my phone, and for some reason I hadn't put that in there, and I thought I still needed it, and I didn't. So I ended up with doubles. And then the other one is a 59 Mantle. And in my video that I did before I did the trade, I rewatched it a while ago, and I screwed up. That one, I have a signed 59 Mantle. So I had bought a unsigned one to put as the card in that run. And then I thought, that's stupid. I just will put my signed 59, and that'll be the placeholder for that card. So I had two of those. And then I had a 54 tops Jackie Robinson, I'll show in the video. And that is from an original collector's piece that I ended up sending off to SGC, and the first time I ever got any cards graded. And it's kind of beat up a little bit. It's not very bright. And so I decided that I wanted to upgrade that as my Jackie Robinson run got nicer. That card kind of didn't fit. So I had that one, so I ended up picking up a nicer one. So I had doubles of that one. So I traded it for one that I needed for a run of mine as well. And you'll see which one that is here in just a minute. When we're done with the videos, please let me know. Would you have done the same trades? I'm just curious. I don't regret either one of them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. But let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And we're going to get to the cards. First one is the Mays, and then the second one was the 3 cards for 1 deal. Let me know what you think. Yeah, it is gorgeous. I mean, I hate to part with it, but I know, it's obviously it's crease free. I mean, it's perfect. These Bowmen are so hard to find, as you know, without the wood chipped all around them. So this is an investment piece when you get one this quality. Like you said, I've never seen one higher than this. And it's amazing. It's an amazing card. All right, here's the first time I have ever done one of these videos, so I hope it's ended up being pretty good. We'll see. But I just showed you the Willie Mays card, and from an old video that I'd sent him, and it's a really nice card. It was clean, man. And those 55 Bowmans are so hard to find with those wood borders in a 8 or anything like that. So from that standpoint, it was hard giving it up. But when you can get a card that I really wanted, like this one right here, I couldn't pass it up. So it's a 1934 Gaudi, card number 61. It's obviously Lou Gehrig in a 4.5. That 4.5, a lot of my best cards is that grade. And I have the yellow 34 Gehrig. I needed this one to complete that duo. And so I was able to take advantage of it and grab it. And it's a great card. And it's one, I haven't done a video on this yet. And Sports Card Dad did a big call out on me on a video that I did with the 4 collectors about me sharing about my dad. And my father passed away with Lou Gehrig's disease. And so Lou Gehrig is somebody that I feel a kindred bond to because of what he went through. It was what my dad went through and died of the disease that has his name now. But anyhow, I'll read the back. Said, I would like every boy to be a member of the Knothole League of America because this league can help you to become a better ball player. It also makes it possible for boys to get baseballs, gloves, and uniforms without cost. And I know that boys who have these things take more interest in the game and therefore become better players. I will gladly write and answer any questions about the game that a member of the Knothole League of America writes me about. Send your letters to me, care of Knothole League of America, and it gives the address. So I don't know whether he actually answered those letters or they had a ghostwriter. I have a feeling it's probably a ghostwriter, but who knows? I mean, it was different back then. So that's the card I got for the Willie Mays. Let me know in the comments if you'd have done the same trade. I love the pre-war stuff. I have a connection to Lou Gehrig, not necessarily Willie Mays, so it was a trade I was willing to make. And now on to the next trade. All right, here's the trade I was talking about. And just like when you were a kid, sometimes you have doubles and whatever. In this case, when I did my Mickey Mantle run, I decided to change out a couple of them. And so this was one of them. This was it's an SGC 5, and it is, I mean, it's awesome card. It's a hair off center, but who cares, right? So it's a great card, one of those mid grades you love to have. And so this is it. The 1966 Topps Mickey Mantle and a PSA 5. This one right here is the 1959 Mantle. I decided to use my autographed mantle in the placeholder spot for the 59, and so I had doubles. So I had this one in my case in the safe, so I decided to take it out and try to use it to get the card I wanted. And then the last one is this one. I had this one originally in my Jackie Robinson run and decided that I wanted something a little cleaner and a little higher grade, and so I upgraded it. And so this is the one that was there originally. It's a great card, but it's it's not as bright as I'd like, and so I had this as a double as well. And so this is going in the trade along with some a little bit of cash in order to get the card I'm about to show you. So I'm doing this part of the video before I ever have the other card in my hand so that it'll look seamless, because I've got to ship these off to the guy. So here's that last one. So there's the 3. And then when I come back to finish the video, I'll have the new one in hand. All right, I already showed you a video of the cards that I gave up in this next trade. It was the 2 mantles. They're beautiful cards, the 66 and the 59, and then the 54 Jackie. And I have a Jackie Robinson collection, and I needed the card, and so this is the package that came in today. I went ahead and ripped it open, so you won't have to watch me rip it. Inside here is the card, and it is the 1952 Burke Ross Jackie Robinson at 1.5. I saw this, the guy that put it on Instagram for trade or sale, and it was one I needed for my run. And these are really hard to find centered. Now this one is off a little bit, but it's not near as bad as a lot of them. And being a 1.5 and having this eye appeals right down my alley. Like I explained to you about, a PSA 8 is awesome, and anybody that collects would love to have a PSA 8. But when I can get a 1.5 that looks like this, I'm going to do that all day long. And I had to look really close when I got it today to see, and I had a feeling there was a crease, but you can't really see it unless you get the light just right, and I can't get my camera to focus, so we're not going. But if you can't see it on this, then I can't see it looking at it right now from behind the camera. But there is a small little wrinkle that goes through his belt line that I cannot see with my naked eye. And I heard somebody say the other day, I believe it was Greg on his Midlife channel, Midlife Cards, that if you got to have a loop to see it, then he ain't that worried about it. And that's kind of the way I feel about this card. So beautiful card. Let me know in the comments, would you have made the trade with the two? And again, I had to throw in a little bit of money to make up the difference, but it was a pretty even trade. One I was willing to do with some doubles. Let me know if you'd have done the same thing, or if you'd have hung on to the other cards and maybe sold them and done something else with them. So let me know, and I'll be right back with the end comments. All right, I'm back. Give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the trades. Would you have done it? Would you rather have the PSA 8 investment piece in the Mays and have a high pop count, something that really isn't a lot of them out there, or have the vintage Lou Gehrig card? Which one would you rather have? And then, on the other one, obviously I had 3 doubles, so it was either sell them or trade them. And if you can get a good trade for it, that was my thinking. Let me know, would you have rather sold them and got the money, or if you needed a card, do what I did. Let me know if you've ever made a big trade. What was it? And share that with me. I appreciate everybody watching my videos. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the top 100 video or not. I'm kind of up in the air on it. I want to share a lot of my cards in upcoming videos. If I do that, I show all my hand and it kind of ruins it a little bit. So may or may not. Just stay tuned. Whatever shows up next, I hope you watch it. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I hope you are too. And I'll see you next time.